Hey everybody, so remember Brittany Booker? She was a mother of six that was unfortunately murdered. Well, there has been an update in the case, thank goodness. They have an arrest for Terry Jackson, who is the suspect. Let's check it out. Fair use. This here is her father speaking with reporters.
Best day of my life. Now we got this killer.
After about a month on the run, one of Wisconsin's most wanted is now behind bars. And that is our big story tonight at 9. So glad you're with us. A first step towards justice. The U.S. Marshals have arrested the man Racine police say shot and killed a mother of 6 last month. That was the man. He was arrested this morning in Chicago. Sam Kramer joining us live in Racine. And Sam, you spoke with the victim's father, who's relieved tonight, right?
Yeah, hi there, Mary. Brittany Booker's father says it was the best day of his life. His family and this community know nothing will bring her back, but he says having her accused killer in custody is a good place to start. Outside Brittany Booker's former home.
I miss my daughter opening that door for me. Good morning, Dad. The text messages, or you coming by, what we eating today.
Her father, Leonard Larry, balances memories with reality. Sunday, exactly 4 weeks after Booker was found dead nearby, Larry returned to pack up her things. An emotional experience that suddenly took on a different meaning.
Best day of my life. Now we got this killer up the street. Let's just hope the justice system don't fail me.
Sunday morning, the U.S. Marshals announced they arrested Booker's suspected killer, 41-year-old Terry Jackson, after a brief standoff in Chicago. Racine police named Jackson as the suspect just hours into their investigation. Police Chief Maurice Robinson wouldn't share why, but did tell us this.
What I can say is during the course of an extensive interview, he did offer a confession.
Detectives believe Jackson beat Booker and another woman with a hammer in February. Then police say Jackson returned on April 24th and shot and killed Booker. While police searched 5 states for Jackson, the Racine community mourned Booker's death. A vigil brought dozens together in her memory. Come Sunday, the balloons and signs have faded, but the quest for justice is only starting.
To think of anybody receiving that kind of violence, but particular a mother of 6 young children who will now go the rest of their life without their mother. It is heartbreaking, and I think the community and her family are crying out for.
Heartbreaking. And the heartbreak will continue. Not to be judgmental, but the heartbreak sure as heck will continue. I'll tell you why. Someone has to raise 6 children. The financial implications. So just imagine, hit them in the head with a hammer. Speak life into them while they take yours. While they take yours. And if you notice, the sad thing is, the father is there to pick up her things. That's the house that she resided in. He's there to pick up her things. I haven't seen the baby daddy show up yet. Maybe I missed the video. Maybe it's there somewhere. The mother of 6. The father was there. Where's the baby daddy? Or baby daddies, can somebody pop up? 6 beautiful kids. 6. Where are the fathers? And they'll grow up knowing that their mother died at the hands of a black man. Oh, you're making them look bad. No, the things that people do are bad. Be it Mr. Wong doing wrong, Dusty Dan, a little hood man. Dusties been drama, they've been trauma. The financial implications is too much dust in the nation. Like the video I did, what are we teaching our daughters? Gonna have to do better. Gotta face reality. You have to face a reality that I hate to tell you, that a lot of mothers, they're not teaching their daughters anything because they just end up getting pregnant. And I am convinced when I did that video on Patreon about a black man left Blackistan. I was taken aback by his questioning, but I'm kind of convinced maybe he has a point. Sad to say, it's like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Do black people really love their children? When he said that, I was like, whoa. And then you have to understand, people so broken and so damaged, and the culture is selfish, just dangerous to the people within the culture. Do our people really know how to love? That's why so much dysfunction. The video I did on Patrice, the Black Lives Matter, and the Texas. Look what happened in Africa. Look what happens here in America. In Africa, with the politicians getting the money. In America, with the politicians getting the money. Black Lives Matter getting the money. The people you vote for that look like you in these positions. What are they doing besides getting the check? Where's the money being spent on the communities? Hate to say it, look in the churches. For the big mega ones, where's all the money going? Other people, other races, man, I see it. I see it among Caucasian, oh Lord, especially Jewish people, they got the law. Italians, I see it. Hispanic, I watch and observe. They create comforts for their own people by building opportunities for their own people. Make a whole lot of money and go do something outside the Jewish community, and you don't help your own. Go to that synagogue. We're going to see what kind of welcome you're going to get. You didn't want to help the community? Wow. I see stuff firsthand. I'm not talking about on TV. No, I'm talking about real life. How they're operating. A thing going on right now, how people, I said, wow. I hate to say it. I told my man, I said, you know what? I said, I hate to say it. And that's a good opportunity. Well, other cultures take care of other people. They're not selfish. And it occurs, they're not self-hating. And I was listening to it and I said, good news. But it made me think as a black person, because that's who I am. Black folks would never do anything like that for each other because we're so afraid somebody gonna have something. So afraid. You wonder why this group is down got a Blackistan. Sometimes, especially when it's dysfunction and you have to face reality, a lot of times, not all. I never forget, I saw a black woman. I was in a donut shop, and she had she's well dressed, professional, and she had her black daughter, maybe like around 7 years old. And so I was like, what is she doing? The black woman, she was standing at the door of the donut shop, and she talked to her daughter, and she watched her daughter buy donuts. And I'm like, what is she just standing back there for? And then when she was talking to him, and then she stood back and watched. The little girl walked up to the counter, made her order for the donuts, gave the money, and looked the person right in the eye. I couldn't believe it. Look at the person right in the eye. Hold on. When they gave her the change, she stood. She didn't just grab it and move. She stood there and counted that change. Then kept it in her little hand, got the donuts, and went on. But when she made her order, it was like a little business. Instead of saying, oh yeah, I want 2 glazed. I kid you not. And that stuck with me. And now I think about it, that's how she was training her daughter. A black woman and her daughter, maybe like around, I'm thinking like around 7. The black mama talked to her, then stood, and she was in a suit, well dressed, and she stood at that door and waited, and she watched her daughter place an order for donuts. Donuts. The little girl walked up to the counter, looking up at the person, head up high, looking them in the eye. I'm watching, looking them in the eye. Yes, I would like, and she said whatever her order was. The lady gave her change. Little mama stood there. She just a second ago. She stood there and counted her change, kept it in her hand, then got the donuts and went on. And it occurred to me. I knew then, wow, she's teaching her daughter how to handle herself. That's what she's doing. She's teaching her daughter how to handle herself. So stop and think. If she's teaching her daughter that, and that's just in a donut shop, what else do you think she's teaching her daughter? By now, that girl's probably grown. What else do you think she's teaching her daughter? And it's lessons like that we think, oh, that's not good. Get the donuts good. Get the donuts good. Well, what are we teaching our daughters? See, when you're in the seat of poverty, D, you really can't afford. You don't really think that way because you know what? You're so hyped up. You're so hyped up and so worried. Remember the video what the white guy said? Oh, you can tell they're relaxed when they carry themselves, why they've been provided for. But see, you can't see the poverty D. You all hyped up. You only have you worried about, okay, get the kids off here and I gotta cook and get some dinner. I'm not gonna have enough money or the light bill, the cable bill. All just scattering. Trying to make it scuffling. Teach my daughter how does she better clean up that room? So ignorant. And here's the sad thing. I think at this point, it's hereditary. Why? Because carrying the seed of poverty D, that's hereditary. We've been doing it for so long, and I'm speaking collectively, for so long, don't see anything wrong with it. So this here, who taught this young lady? And sometimes you can teach them, they're going to do what they want to do, but who taught her? Where are the men showing up for these children? All I've seen on the videos is a bunch of women and daddy. If there's one for the baby daddy, yo, shoot it to me. Where are the men? And you think they care about you? They don't. The seed of poverty D, it's good for no one. Dusties bring drama and trauma. The financial implication, they bring death. The financial implication, now he gave a confession, so there may be a trial. If not, they may just sentence him, and then we have to pay for his 3 hots in a cot, his medical bills, his laundry to feed him, cable TV. We got to pay for all of that. And then all I can say is, white daddy gonna have to step in, honey, because 6 kids, 6 children. If you are doing well, what if you, seriously, let's say you got just the average person, I don't know, just say, or anyone, you got 100K, maybe in your brokerage account, or maybe somebody might just have 50 or 80. So, hey, you got something. I don't care if you just got 5 G's, you got something as your 5 G's. Pat yourself on the back. But seriously, well, how far is that going to go if somebody just dropped 6 beautiful lives into your lap? Good luck with that. Black women, you're carrying the seed of poverty D, and that's what's murdering thee. The seed of poverty D, every 5.5 hours. So now they've caught him, but the damage is still done. And then the other woman, she beat in the head with a hammer. The psychological damage, physical damage. So Terry Jackson, that's who they have suspected. Oh, and don't forget, there were 3 barracudas who were assisting him and hiding him out. So they had those 3 hyenas, those barracudas, broken down, busted barracudas, and now they've got Terry Jackson, the suspect in her murder. Today is Monday. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, especially black women, today's Monday. Unfortunately, in our community, it's going to be somebody's last Monday. Why? Every 5.5 hours. Every 5.5 hours. Think about it.